Oh, whoa, welcome to Sportsnet. I'm Trey Lindell. We're talking spring training with 1 month to go before spring training starts. Both teams are running up to go and finalizing teams. And for opening day, United Basketball League, we'll see the first half highlights and learn what happened after the first half. And finally, Ryan Conway out indefinitely after suffering hamstring injury during a UNFL football game. We'll have highlights and reactions in just a bit. It all starts here, Sportsnet, right now. Hello, welcome back to Sportsnet. I am once again Trey Lindell. The top story around the UBSA is Ryan Conway's pulled hamstring. We'll take you the highlights of the game and the injury report. He will go to the doctor, be out a few weeks, 2 weeks to be exact, but he's going to miss both football and basketball. We'll see that highlights. Anyway, here are the highlights of the player game with Matt Carino, 4 touchdowns, 73 receiving yards. Let's take you to the highlights. Anyway, there you see Michael Parker pass to Matt Carino, gets him, and then Ryan Conway gets it. Then Ryan Conway, there you see this was a great pass, except Stephen Conway could not hold on because it was slippery. If it wasn't slippery, Stephen Conway would have been able to catch it. And there you see Michael Parker gets Matt Carino. Ryan Conway just owning Matt Carino there. Just hitting him. And then there you see Ryan Conway pass to Stephen Conway. That'd be the first pass completed with many. And there you see Stephen Conway trying to get there. He will get the ball. And he will try, just totally jukes out Michael and Matt Carino. And then there you see Ryan Conway trying to provide blocking against Jim Parker, but slips. And there you see Stephen Conway trying to dodge it, except gets tackled. And then right here, Stephen Conway looks. And then there you see great pass right there, a touchdown pass. And this would be Ryan Conway's Mark Sanchez, Brett Favre pass. Look at him running, gets it, throws it when in running, and then Stephen Conway jukes out Matt Carino. And there you see great team chemistry. And Ryan Conway, that's how he injured himself, slipping with the pull hamstring. And then Ryan Conway, 47 passing yards. Michael Parker, 73 passing yards. Matt Carino, 73 receiving yards. And 4 touchdowns. We're here with Ryan Conway now. And there you have it, the Navy's terrible loss to the Colts. Although, if Ryan Conway was 100%, I think they would have won or the game would have been closer. Anyway, there you see their terrible loss. Matt Carino has just been turning it on the first few games. Now here's Buster Speed.
Well, the Navy will be missing a key component to their success. Ryan Conway, the running back and quarterback of the Navy, this season has had 23 rushing attempts and 87 rushing yards. Not as good as last season, however, still very productive and leading in rushing in the UFL. Now, this is the stat that we'll zoom in on. Since he's been named starting quarterback, which is 1 month ago, he's played in 3 games as starting quarterback, has 35 passing attempts and 20 passing completions. His passer rating, however, 0.57%, which is poor, but he has 205 passing yards and 9 touchdown passes, and he's thrown 20% more passing yards than the previous 2 quarterbacks, that being Stephen Conway and Matt Carino. Obviously, he's been a key part of their passing offense, and he's leading the league in passing yards during this month.
Obviously, Ryan Conway is an asset to his football team. Let's see if he is an asset to his basketball team as well. We'll take you straight to the highlights.
Okay, let's get to the highlights of the Knicks versus the JRM City Bombers. The game was delayed after the second quarter due to a snowfall. The second half will resume once the snow is cleared up, which estimated will be another week. However, we do have the first half highlights, and that's what we will show you. The Knicks, right from the start, starting off well. Stephen Conway gets the tip and passes it to Mike. Mike spots up. Stephen Conway does a move on Ryan, dribbles into the paint, then has a nice pass around Jim's back for the land for Mike. That was a top play nominee. And now Stephen Conway backing in Jim, gets the nice fadeaway off the glass to go in. And Jim Parker, how about him? Not that play was a top play nominee, but his performance in the first half, as you see right there, he gets a floater to go, and he gets the layup to go here. He had 33 points in the first half. And here's Stephen Conway makes a move, drives into the lane, and gets the layup to go. And the only points for Ryan Conway, filling in for Matt Carino, comes off a bank three. And here, as Stephen Conway fades off into the picture, he makes a fadeaway three with 1 on the shot clock. And that's a top play nominee also. Going into the second half, JRM City Bombers is leading the Knicks 36-31. Stephen Conway has 13 points, Ryan Conway has 3 points, Mike Parker has 18 points, and the one-man show, Jim Parker, has 33 points.
Anyway, the second half of the basketball game will be played when the snow clears out. And let's jump in right to spring training. Right here, Dean Deemer signs a contract with the Wolfpack worth $40 million over 6 years. Dean Deemer's a good acquisition, and he can play, he can hit, he can field, he can pitch. He will be their number 2 starter. The Wolfpack are thinking of Emily Jarris. They're still not sure. They said they're not sure. And a lot more moves for the Wolfpack to be present. They're looking at Luke Forest Speed, whose salary is $18 million. They just don't want to spend the money. That's why they're going after Emily Jarris. Now remember, Emily Jarris was on there last year, and she was a good acquisition. She was a pretty good acquisition. And then she was good. No home runs, batted .285, batted .365 with no home runs and a few RBIs. So we'll go right to Speed.
I just talked to Ryan Conway, the coach of the Stonegate Wolfpack. He said that there's no really buzz on the trading block, but he said that he's working with a deal on Emily Jarris. He said that he wants Emily Jarris back, but they're just trying to finalize a deal. Emily Jarris hit .259 with 5 RBIs last season for the Stonegate Wolfpack and was a part of their success last season. He said that he hopes to bring her back, and they're working on a deal right now. As far as the Stonegate Yankees go, Jim Parker said that there's no trading, and he said that he looks to keep the same team, and he looks forward to developing them in the spring training, which will start in a month. I'm Buster Speed, reporting from the UBSA headquarters. Back to you.
Thanks, Buster. Let's get to the top 5 plays.
And now it's time for the top 5 plays around the UBSA. Number 5 comes from the first United Basketball League game. Stephen Conway makes a nice move on Ryan Conway, dribbles into the paint, and gives the pass to Mike Parker. Play number 4 also comes from United Basketball League. It wasn't just one play, it was a series of plays. Jim Parker drops 33 points in the first half, as you see, getting all 3 of these floaters to go, just part of his spectacular 33 points. Number 3 also comes from the basketball game. You can't really see, but Stephen Conway drifts off from the picture, but you can't see him hitting a fadeaway 3 with time running out. Play number 2 comes from the UFL. Pass completed to Matt, but Ryan just completely decks Matt, causes a forced fumble. And play number 1 comes from the UFL as well. Ryan Conway, speaking of talking about his spectacular passing, gets away from the blitz right here and throws in the run, something that he has not been able to do, but shows it here.
Thank you, Speed. Anyway, that was our show. See you next time. Everybody from Sportsnet, see you next time.